Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Fitri Hidayah. We are from 6th group. In this opportunity, I would like to present textbook evaluation in focus. The purpose of presentation to fulfill assignment coursebook evaluation. In this presentation, we will discuss about theories to have these dates and effective teaching learning process. In this methodology, this textbook evaluation used the instrument based on American Council on the Teaching of Foreign Language standard. As mentioned previously, this type of instrument was chosen because it was considered to include several important components that must be processed by the textbook. Table 2.1 Perception on the layout and cycle appearance of the textbook. 1. The textbook is durable. Good. The quality of paper and binding. It can be seen from the thickness of the paper is 70 grams. 2. The size of the textbook seems convenient for students to handle. Good. The size of the textbook is handleable for the student to bring and handle. 3. The cover of the textbook is appealing. Good. The cover of the textbook is appealing because it uses bright color which interact the student and make the student spirit to read the textbook. Then the cover also presents simple pictures which symbolize the activity of the teenager. 4. The main headings and subheadings are well organized. Good. The writer marks the main headings with the main bindings and subheadings. 5. The units are well organized and offer easy progression. Very good. Very well and structured. 6. The textbook contains enough picture, diagram, tablet, etc., helping the student understand the French text. Good. The provide the information of the content with this picture, table, dialogue, and others. 7. Illustration, tables, figure, graphs, or relevant and functional. Good. The illustration, table, and other help a student to learn. 8. An adequate vocabulary list or glossary is included. Good. Vocabulary list or glossary is included in the textbooks. 9. The instructions in the textbook are written in a simple and clear language. Good. Yes, that's very simple and clear language, student. 10. The material contents and educate indicates an appendix. Good. This textbook does not provide in this and end of it. 11. The textbook is provided with the necessary audio visual aids which helps a student for
Table 2.2 Perception on the textbook. 1. The textbooks contain an appropriate table of content. Good. This textbook provides the appropriate table of content and the further information. 2. The content does not conflict with students' social beliefs. Good. All of the texts provide neutral position. 3. The content does not with student background. Good. Yes, textbook does not conflict with student background. 4. The subject matter is presented either topically or functionally in a logical, organized manner. Good. The subject matter is presented topically. It is so in the fourth chapter. The time is telling stories then all with practice. 5. There is sufficient variety in the subject and content of the textbook. Good. These textbooks provide sufficient variety in the subject and content. 6. The content promotes student autonomy. 4. 4. This textbook is not provide student autonomy. 7. The content contains real-life issues that challenge the readers to think critically about his or her worldview. It can be seen in Chapter 5. In this chapter include the story or autobiography. 8. The topic are familiar to the learners. Good. Yes, the topic about the real life. 9. The content of the material is interesting and motivating. Good, because the material about real life shows the student is interesting and motivating student. The content promotes student involvement. Good, student involved at all chapters. 11. The textbook is appropriate for the good. The textbook is appropriate for the student because the language and content is suitable for the student life, such as the story of Golden Nine, Dan Oktober, and the story of student real life. 12. The material encourages a positive attitude toward gender, easy stereotyping, exupation, or use of gender-biased words like chairman instead of chairperson. Good. 13. The textbooks encourage a positive attitude toward environmental issues. Good. 14. The textbooks contain subject progress report. Good. Score for table 2.2 for 2 and good 39. Table 2.3 Perception on objectives of the textbook. 1. The objectives in the textbooks are clear and precise for the learners. Very good. 2. The objectives are gradual in difficulty. 4. 3. The objectives are realistic. Good. 4. The objectives of the materials correspondent to need of the learners. Very 4. 5. The objectives demonstrate the various levels of Bloom taxonomy. Very 4. 6. The objectives recognize individual difference. Good. 7. The objectives of the materials with the level of the learners. Good. 8. The objectives can be covered within the time allocated for the textbooks. Good. Score for table 2.3, 24.2 for 2 and good 12. Table 2.4 Perception on the language type of the textbook. 1. The language used in the textbook is authentic, i.e. like real life. Good. 2. The textbooks include materials for pronunciation with easy individual sound, word stress, intonation, etc. Very poor, not provide. 3. There is an emphasis on language use. Good. 4. Learners are given example of ways they can use their foreign language in the future beyond the school experience. Good. 5. New and critical concepts are defined in the glossary or explained when they are first introduced in the text. Good. 6. The language used is at the level of the learner's goods. Score for table 2.4, very poor 1 and good 15.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I will explain the next table about perception on the skills in the textbooks. Number 1. The material provides the four language skill. In these textbooks, not provide audio for listening. The rating is poor. Number 2. The textbook pay attention to writing writing activities such as control, quit, and free paragraphs, the rating is good. Number 3, the material for listening, the rating is very poor. Number 4, the material for spoken English, dialogues, role play, communication activities in these textbooks has some dialogue and role play. The rating is good. Okay. Number 5, the reading passage are associated with will pause reading activities. The rating is good. Number 6, relevant skills are catered for in the textbook such as critical thinking, problem solving, and other. The rating is good. Okay, the next table, perception on the activities and tests in the textbook. Number 1, there are a variety of activities in the textbook. The rating is good. Number 2, the instruction in the material are sufficient. The rating is good. The instruction in the material are clear. Di sini instruksinya cukup jelas sehingga ratingnya good. Number 4, there are instructions to explain how the exercise should be done. The rating is good. Okay. Number 5, there are interactive activities that require students to use new vocabulary to communicate. The rating is good. Number 6, the activities facilitate students use of grammatical rules by creating situations. The rating is good. Number 7, the textbooks provide communicative exercise. Di sini exercise-nya cukup komunikatif sehingga si pelajar dapat cepat mengerti. Number 8, there is balance between the activities for language and activities for skill. Mungkin kurangnya di writing itu, di listening itu, sehingga ratingnya poor. Okay. Number 8. Number 9, an adequate set of evaluation quiz or testing suggestion is included. Di sini berisi quiz, practice sehingga ratingnya good. Okay, the next table about perception on the structure and vocabulary in the textbook. Number 1, the grammatical rules are present in a logical manner and in increasing order or difficulty. Ini tingkat kesulitannya meningkat ya, dari awal sampai akhir itu tingkatannya beda-beda dan tingkatannya sesuai. Okay, number 2, the new structure is integrated in varying context and situation. The rating is good. Number 3, the grammatical points are present with brief and easy example and explanation. Penjelasan dan contohnya di sini cukup jelas ya. Di sini ada contoh, ada penjelasan sehingga siswa mudah untuk mengerti. Okay, number 4, the vocabulary load seems to be reasonable for the level of the learners. Nah, levelnya pun sesuai untuk tingkat SMP, sehingga ratingnya good. Number 5, there is sufficient written practice of grammatical concept that lead to communicative use of the language. Rating is good. Number 6, the activities facilitate student use of grammatical rules by creating situation. The rating is good. Number 7, the textbooks provide communicative exercise. Di sini exercise-nya cukup komunikatif sehingga si pelajar dapat cepat mengerti. Number 8, there is balance between the activities for language and activities for skill. Mungkin kurangnya di writing itu, di listening itu, sehingga ratingnya poor. Okay. Number 8. Number 9, An adequate set of evaluation quiz or testing suggestion is include. Di sini berisi quiz, practice sehingga ratingnya good. Okay, the next table about perception on the structure and vocabulary in the textbook. Number 1, the grammatical rules are present in a logical manner and in increasing order or difficulty. Ini tingkat kesulitannya meningkat ya, dari awal sampai akhir itu tingkatannya beda-beda dan tingkatannya sesuai. Okay, number two, the new structure is integrated in varying context and situation. The rating is good. Number 3, the grammatical points are present with brief and easy example and explanation. Penjelasan dan contohnya di sini cukup jelas ya. Di sini ada contoh, ada penjelasan sehingga siswa mudah untuk mengerti. Okay, number 4, the vocabulary load seems to be reasonable for the level of the learners. Nah, levelnya pun sesuai untuk tingkat SMP, sehingga ratingnya good. Number 5, there is sufficient written practice of grammatical concept that lead to communicative use of the language. Okay. Number 6, the progression of vocabulary items is appropriate. Yes, the rating is good. Number 7, the new structure is repeated in subsequent lesson for reinforcement. The rating is good. Number 8, the vocabulary is functional, thematic, authentic, and practical. The rating is good. Number 9, there is sufficient oral practice of the grammatical concept that leads to communicative use the language. The rating is good. Number 10, the new vocabulary words are present a variety of ways. The rating is good. And the last, the new vocabulary words are present at an appropriate rate so that the text is understandable. Ya, vocabulary di sini mudah dimengerti oleh siswa dan tingkatannya pun sesuai dengan tingkatan siswa. Jadi,
and last, my name is Irma Aprilia. My number is 182200099. Alright, and last I will to explain about perception on the culture values in the textbook. In this table, there are 3 points, such as number 1, the contents with the learner's current knowledge and culture. We are for discussion with my partner. We are give the point is good or 3 point. Alright, next, number 2, the teaching of the target culture motivates the learning to explore their own culture. Jadi ajaran target budaya memotivasi peserta didik untuk mengeksplorasi budaya mereka sendiri. And we are give the point is good or 3 point. Alright, the last, number 3, the content serve as the window into learning about the target language culture. And this is this point less point ya dari yang lain gitu. Jadi konten itu teh seperti bahasanya cuman American or British ya. Jadi kita kasih 2 poin atau 4 ya untuk ini lainnya. Jadi score number point 8 that is 8 point ya. 8 point. The next table number 29, that is perception on the teacher needs. The table, this is 9 point, such as number 1, the use of the material is easily manageable. by the teacher. Jadi penggunaan material tersebut mudah dikelola oleh guru. Yes, that is. So we are give the point is good or 3 point. Alright, next number 2. The teacher manual suggests an appropriate, concise method for teaching each lesson. We are give the point is good or 3 point. Alright, next number 3. The design of the material allow the teacher to use them differently according to the needs of different learners. We are give the point is number 3 or good ya. 3 point. Number 4. The teacher manual helps the teacher understand the objective of the textbook. We are give the point is 3 point or good. Alright. Next, number 5. The manual give instruction on how to incorporate audiovisual material products for the textbook. Manual memberikan instruksi tentang cara menggabungkan bahan audio visual yang diproduksi untuk buku teks. Di sini kita hanya memberi 2 poin ya, atau 4. Alright, next, number 6. The manual provides auditional exercise for the reinforcing various language skill in the textbook. The same 2 point for. Alright, and next number 7. Teacher are given teach technique for activating student background knowledge before reading the textbook. We are give the 3 point or good. Right, next number 8. The test and assessment device are helpful to the teacher. Alright, we are give 3 point or good. Okay, the last number 9. The manual provides the teacher with alternative and authentic assessment technique. We are give the 3 point or good. Alright, so the score number 9 is 25. So I will do the results about all table or textbook evaluation basic for such that is as a result. The greatest total point of the textbook evaluation is 100 point. The total point is then categorized by very poor, good, and very good. In the order to know the score classification, the greatest point of 100 is divided into 4. Based on calculation, the classification can be obtained of follows. Jadi akibatnya poin total terbesar yaitu adalah 10 poin. Kemudian dikategorikan sebagai sangat miskin, baik, dan sangat baik. Untuk mengetahui klasifikasi skor, poin tersebut dibagi menjadi 4 berdasarkan perhitungan klasifikasi. Okay, so the textbook evaluation, English in focus, and material from lecture. Okay, so English, textbook English in focus, grade 8 junior high school. We are the grade is very good. Very good. Jadi so total poin lebih dari 100 ya. So jadi very good. I think that's all. We are from group 6 and thank you for attention.